three news stories for you. Firstly was Ethiopian government's decision of expelling UN officials is making it difficult for Ethiopian government's allies to support Ethiopian government regarding this conflict. Kenya just a short while ago issued a very strong statement. Kenya says Ethiopian government is politicizing humanitarian aid to Tigray. Very important statement. We'll talk about that. Second, viewers, we saw a very disturbing video yesterday from Addis Ababa. The video showed two Ethiopian police officials humiliating a lady, a woman, and the woman's kids, at least one of her kid was seen in the video as well. Very disturbing video. But today, reportedly, action has been taken against the two police officials. We'll talk about that. Lastly, viewers, airstrikes have been conducted on two more fronts. I informed you a few hours ago about airstrikes on Abala front. Now we have received some reports about airstrikes in Amhara region as well. It seems that the new offensive has begun. This new offensive is a bit different. It's not land invasion, it's like a new air operation. We'll talk about it in detail, viewers. Firstly, Kenya just a short while ago issued a statement. Kenya says Ethiopian government is politicizing humanitarian aid delivery to Tigray. Ethiopian government must depoliticize this matter. A very important statement. Kenya has been an ally of Ethiopian government. Kenya is now openly saying that Ethiopian government is not handling this situation in an impartial manner. Because Kenya is holding UN Security Council's presidency for the month of October. Yesterday, Kenya assumed the presidency of UN Security Council. Now, Kenya has some responsibility because it is heading UN Security Council for the month of October. So, in response to some questions, Martin Kimani, Kenyan envoy to the UN, gave this statement. Earlier, almost a couple of weeks ago, more than a couple of weeks ago, we heard a statement from Martin Kimani, the same Kenyan envoy to the UN. He had called upon Ethiopian government that Ethiopian government must revoke its decision of declaring TPLF as a banned outfit. Back then, Martin Kimani had said, how can talks between TPLF and Ethiopian government start if TPLF is a terrorist organization? That is why Ethiopian government must remove this status of banned outfit from TPLF and talks should start. Now, Kenya says that Ethiopia is criticizing this humanitarian aid issue. Ethiopian government has taken a very hard line regarding the expulsion of UN officials. It's a very bold step that you are expelling 7 top UN officials. Ethiopian allies are finding it difficult to back Ethiopian government regarding the expulsion of UN officials from Ethiopia. Deadlock is there, as I said in previous video, that UN says Ethiopia cannot expel our officials. Ethiopia says we can expel, just replace them. Deadlock there. Ethiopian allies are finding it difficult to back Ethiopian government. Second, viewers, yesterday we saw a very disturbing video showing 2 police officials in Addis Ababa beating and humiliating a lady in public. The lady was slapped in public by these 2 Ethiopian police officials. Today we saw action. Addis Ababa police authorities say that the 2 police officials have been arrested. I saw that video yesterday. It was so disturbing that I could not share that. I thought the video could lead to spreading of hate. At least Ethiopian government authorities have taken action. The two police officials have been arrested. Lastly, viewers, air strikes, drone strikes, we have a confirmation that drones are in operation in Amhara region. 48 hours ago, I informed you about the use of drones on Abala front. Now we have received some reports about drone strikes near Kobo and Voldia. Ethiopian government has purchased drones, no doubt about that. Several sources have confirmed. Several experts have confirmed that Ethiopian government has purchased drones. Which types of drones have been purchased by Ethiopian government? That remains to be seen. But air strikes, drone strikes are being confirmed. On both fronts, Kobo and Voldia, Ethiopian National Defense Force, Amhara Force, they've been trying to make gains over the past few weeks, but they could not. Several attempts by ENDF and Amhara forces to take back Voldia failed. Now it seems that ENDF and Amhara forces, they are using their trump card. They are conducting drone strike. Same is the case with Kobo. We have seen several attacks on Kobo, especially from the east, from Zobel side. Kobo still under TDF. Now air strikes, drone strikes have begun on Kobo as well. Now, how effective can these drone strikes be on fronts in Amhara? Well, they are effective, no doubt about that. It would be difficult for Tigray Defense Force to counter these drone strikes. If these drone strikes are precise, it would be difficult for TDF to hold on to its positions near Kobo, near Voldia, near Marsa. Coming days are very crucial. It seems that after 3 to 4 days, we could see start of new offensive. Ethiopian PM Abiy is going to announce the new cabinet after, I think, 2 to 3 days. Then we could see start of new offensive. And the new offensive would be mainly air offensive against TDF. You would see air strikes, drone strikes in Amhara, in Tigray as well, on Tigray Afar. Can TDF withstand this new air operation? That remains to be seen. TDF suffered losses in November when drones started their operations. They have experience of counting drones, but in November they withdrew to mountains when drones started their operations. What will they do now? Will they keep on holding their positions in Amhara, or will they withdraw towards mountainous areas? I think an ideal strategy for TDF would be to remain in Amhara. If they start withdrawing from Amhara into Tigray, it will become increasingly difficult for them to counter air strikes, drone strikes by Ethiopian Air Force. That's what happens. Coming week is going to be a very crucial, viewers. I think for watching.